Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hero's Journey. I'm Ashley Turner, yoga instructor and mind-body psychotherapist. And if you didn't catch the first two installments, this is part 3, so just go back to last week's blog and check out part 1, part 2 on the introduction to the Hero's Journey. This is based on Joseph Campbell's idea that we all go through a universal pattern, upheavals and then fighting our battles, slaying demons, and coming back around to our power. How we really find our power, how we go out in life is always calling us to challenges. It's always calling us to battle. So for part 3, this is assuming that you've already moved into the unknown. You've already answered the call. You've already listened deeply to your soul's calling and answered that and moved forward. Then you will find your magical helpers or your mentors or those people that will automatically and synchronistically show up to help you out. Maybe it's special powers or skills that arise within you that you didn't even know you had, intuition, inspiration. Help will arrive. Today we're talking about the third aspect, which is what Carl Jung calls the tension of the opposites. That when we go into battle, when we move into the unknown, actually when we move into any moment, any relationship, any experience, and every experience has what's called the union of opposites. You think of these two forces, the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine, positive, negative, that are always pulling against each other. This is a universal law in nature. This is the Tao Te Ching. This is Hatha, or when we talk in yoga about the union of opposites, we're talking about this right here. That in every situation, you're going to be pulled in two directions at the same time. You might be in a relationship and feel like, oh, he's so amazing. I definitely want to be with this person. These things are so great. But then there's these other things, and I just can't stand how he does this, or he doesn't make enough money, or he's not as ambitious, or the sex isn't that great. So there's always two forces that are tugging on us. You might be in a job right now and you make really good money and it's good on your resume, but there's other things that you don't love about it. Maybe your coworkers or your boss are really challenging to deal with. The idea is to free up our minds from this constant struggle and trying to figure it out and make everything perfect. Nothing's perfect. In fact, every single thing has positive and negative attributes. And the more that we can just learn to sit with that tension, what Carl Jung calls the tension of the opposites, this pull within us that's constantly dragging us to and fro, the more we can sustain that discomfort, that not knowing, that challenge, eventually something else will break through. Eventually a third option will arise and become clear. But that timing is not in our control. So today I just want to leave you with, look in your own life. Maybe it's your relationship, maybe it's your career, maybe it's your family, where you live. I've worked a lot with, where do I really want to live? And I love so many things about Southern California, but there's these other things that I don't love. I really see it in different aspects of my career. So I'm always up against these two voices in my own head. And the nature of the beast is, how do we learn to navigate that? And my charge to you this week is to just sit in the middle, to just allow it to work on you, to trust that everything has this dualistic nature. And eventually, the more you can learn to sustain and just sit with what is, it will work on you, it will ripen itself, and something else will pop through. The next step on your journey will reveal itself. It will become clear whether you're supposed to stay in this relationship or leave or change it into a new form, whether you're supposed to stay in this job or leave or work on something different. So take heed, take confidence and courage, and have great, great compassion with yourself in this ability to sit with the tension of the opposites. And it's very challenging. Please leave a message below, leave a comment, let us know where in your own life you're sitting with this tension of the opposites, where it's really challenging and there's anxiety and you're frustrated and you don't know and you have this list of pros and cons and the answer isn't clear yet. Share it with everyone. It's helpful to hear everyone's stories. Please like this if you like it. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, and have a wonderful day. We'll see you next week.